What is up, Podcast Nation? We're your hosts, Ian and Caleb, with the Ball Talk Podcast.
Hip
That's
hip,
actually a
hooray.
double entendre because it's like we're all talk and we talk about
Mm,
balls. So, with
that is
that
all we
being
do.
said, yeah, usually. With that being said, you see that Cavs game?
Which one, dude? They've been 14-1 in their last 15. I did not watch the Kings cast. I couldn't do it to myself. I knew they were gonna lose. I was like, if I sit down and watch this, it's just gonna ruin my whole day. I didn't want to do it to myself.
Yeah, no, I watched the Cavs Grizzlies game. It was awesome, dude.
They're good. They've jumped over the Bucks at this point as the second seed. It's
In the
crazy stuff.
East?
Yeah,
For real? I didn't know that. That's crazy.
dude, the Bucks are like 1-3 with Doc Rivers. And the Cavs have,
Well, dude, Doc Bummer Rivers is not getting us where we need to be. But you know what?
dude,
That's fine, dude. I don't even care.
yeah, I think that's true.
I think what we need to do is just make Joe Prunty the head coach, make Bobby Portis the starting point guard,
Yeah.
trade Damian Lillard for Dante DiVincenzo.
Oh, brother. And Jalen Brunson. Would the Knicks
No,
do that?
and trade trade who's the other one on that team that sucks? Um, he's like the second string small forward.
On the Bucks or
He's a
on
young, yeah, on the Bucks. He's a younger guy.
you gonna trade Andre Jackson Jr.?
Yeah, I would trade Andre Jackson Jr. for Domantas Sabonis
All right.
and call it a day.
You guys
I
don't
think
even
that
need
would
another
be.
center. You need like a shooting guard, small forward. Now you need like a shooting
Yeah,
guard
we
point
do.
guard that can lock people up.
We
Like
need
you
we
need
need
Alex
Julius
Caruso.
Randle.
No, you need Alex Caruso, but you guys don't have anything. Alex Caruso, like Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, those kind of players are like perfect. But I just don't think it's gonna happen. Hey, but you guys do have two people in the 3-point contest. Damian Lillard 3-point contest officially.
Uh, he could go 15 for 15 or two.
Yeah, we'll see, man. He's defending his title, isn't he? Didn't he win last year? I think he did.
I don't know. I don't follow all this All Star stuff. It's just
Me neither.
publicity.
I just remember hearing about that. Do you see the giant court that's like a giant TV that they're gonna have people play on? That looks wild to me.
No, can you show me?
I mean, I don't think I can. I just saw like a little like promotional video. It's just like this big court, and it's basically just a big TV screen. But allegedly, it feels just like a regular basketball court. But there's gonna be like giant. I'm sure there's gonna be like a Mr. Beast commercial or something, like in the middle of the game or something.
Where is it physically?
Somewhere near Indiana. I don't know.
It's a huge NBA court.
I mean, it's in like a normal sized NBA court, which is pretty big. It's just for the All-Star. Actually, I don't even think it's for the All-Star game. It's for like the celebrity game, which is a little silly. But
Is that like Drake?
yeah, it's like Drake and well, I don't think it is Drake, but it's like yeah, it's like rappers and YouTubers and like famous
Mr.
people that
Beast?
play
You know,
basketball.
Mr. Beast is actually like a real hooper, right?
Adam Sandler might be there. You never know.
You know, Mr. Beast is a real hooper.
Is he really? I mean, he's his logo's on the Charlotte Hornets jerseys. So I mean, I guess
Yeah, it's
yeah,
because
that
he's
makes
such a good
sense.
hooper.
Yeah, they
He's
were
dude.
like
This guy's really good at basketball. I don't know if he played in college or not, but
might
he's
have.
really good at basketball. Like if you look up Mr. Beast basketball highlights, we'll throw one up on the screen.
Yeah,
I'll find one.
it'll definitely be Mr. Beast and not just some guy.
Dude, you could just put up like a video of Drew Timmy.
True highlight reel.
Yeah, literally.
Man, dude, Drew Timmy, get well soon, buddy. They made a post. You said you sent me that post, and you were like, they're making it sound like he died.
Yeah, dude, put it up on screen. It's ridiculous. It's literally like he died.
It's like, thank you for your service.
Thank you for everything you've done for our country. It's like picture
Rest easy,
Drew.
buddy.
He like sprained his knee.
No, I don't know. We'll see. He could. You never know. There's guys like Dante Exum. What he was like out of the league for like 2 years. He just randomly came back and he's playing real like rotational minutes for the Mavs. There's a lot
Hmm.
of paths to being like an NBA good role player.
Speaking of good role players in the NBA, do you think Drew Timmy ever has a future playing on a higher level than G League? Because I think
I
if a
don't think so
team,
personally.
but if I mean, okay, think about it,
And the Grizzlies might
right?
as well sign him, but
Well, I mean, that would be sick, actually. Yeah, if a team like the Grizzlies were to sign Drew Timmies as well, the Grizzlies have Karl Anthony Towns, right?
no, that's the Timberwolves. I used to
I
get
get
them
those
mixed
two
up all the
confused.
yeah, because they're both like
They're
blue animals.
they're the same thing. They need to just combine as one team.
Dude, they're winning the championship. If
You think?
if the Grizzlies and the Timberwolves combined rosters, they're winning.
I guess if there was 20
Well,
of them
actually,
on the court.
I guess like at this point, all of the Grizzlies are injured. So literally you'd just be adding
Dude,
Jaren Jackson Jr.
aren't
But I feel like that's
how
still
many Grizzlies aren't injured right now?
like 7 or 6.
That's not a good ratio.
No,
They even
there's
have
like
playing.
17 people on the roster, and like 7 of them are actually somewhat healthy. Some of these guys are playing through injury too, which is crazy.
Who are they playing on their team right now?
It's
That's
like
crazy.
Gigi Jackson and Vince Williams Jr. and like
Oh,
yeah,
like Nuthberger Williams.
all these like rookie sophomores who just are were
I
like
see, I
they're
see.
like end of the bench guys that get like garbage time and now they're playing real minutes. They've actually been pretty good, I will say. It's been surprising how like okay the Grizzlies have been, considering that 80% of their roster can't play.
That's probably demolish them.
Dude, they got to trade for Killian
They
Hayes.
have sent the Grizzlies back to the 16th century, dude.
Man, yeah.
Speaking of the 16th century, I would like to see Timmy get traded to a team like the Lakers or the Trailblazers.
No.
I think he could
Trailblazers
actually
maybe.
really perform. I mean, dude, the Spurs even. I mean, you
Sure,
transfer
man.
that guy over to the Spurs, and he's their starting power forward.
He's not like a
That's
good
pretty good.
shooter though, is he?
Dude, he is like the third most time scoring in all of college
He's
basketball
like
history.
Domantas Sabonis, but without the playmaking.
Dude, have you seen Drew Timmy playmaking?
Yeah, but have you seen Domantas Sabonis's playmaking?
Yeah, but have you seen Drew Timmy's mustache?
That's a good point.
Yeah. I'd like to see Domantas Sabonis grow like a huge handlebar
I would
mustache.
not like to see that. Dude, he gets
I'll
slapped in
I'll
the
send you the
face
picture.
once
You'll
a
see
game.
exactly.
Literally, that mustache would be ripped apart after like the course of a week. It's crazy.
He gets hit in the face every game.
I've never watched a Domantas Sabonis game where he hasn't been like ruthlessly like assaulted mid-game.
Really?
This is serious.
Has Damian
Literally,
Lillard, not Damian, has Draymond Green ever gotten to him?
dude, that playoff series where he literally jumped on top of him and stomped on his chest. Oh my gosh.
That's horrible. That's horrible.
I, yeah, that was crazy. Like, I may or may not put that clip up. I don't know. I don't want Draymond Green coming
That's
up.
bad. Like if I'm gonna Google how many times has Draymond Green hurt people in the NBA,
Dude, there's like 12-minute compilations on YouTube that are like Draymond Green best best injury moments. It's like the Killian Hayes highlights. Okay, here's
he punched a teammate in the face during practice.
yeah, Jordan Poole. We talked about that last time. He punched Jordan Poole so hard he's on the Wizards now.
That's crazy.
You know what's crazier is that the whole organization they weren't like they were more concerned that the footage got leaked than that Draymond Green actually did that. Like,
That's crazy.
yeah,
I mean, Draymond Green is probably the most physical dude I've ever seen play basketball.
dude, bro, we never saw like Ron Artest play basketball.
Who?
Meta World Peace. That guy who got in that who was in that
Are
like
you talking about
Pacers
World B
piss.
Free?
No, it's
What
all
was
right.
his real name?
I think the World Be Free was his real name.
And his name was Lord Bernard Free.
Really?
Yeah, he
Well,
just changed it.
to me, he's World Be Free. I feel like yeah, at that point you might as
No.
well change your name to like World or like
Like if your name's
Ohio.
Leonard Bernard Free, and people are probably calling you Be Free all the time,
Ohio
like
Be
at that
Free.
point, yeah, I'm World Be Free. Sure, why not?
Uh,
I mean, it's crazy. That guy, that World Be Free guy was actually really good. Wow.
was.
And something happened in like '86. I forget what it is, but man,
Reminiscing.
they did not do very good after that. He like cut his minutes in half, and he went from scoring 25 points a game to
He's just
6.
reading his basketball reference
Yeah,
page.
it might be.
He probably just got injured or something.
Broke his back.
He was
I don't
probably
know.
just old. Like, it
Well,
used to be that when you got old, you just got bad at basketball and then stopped playing at some point. And now we've got guys like LeBron James and Stephen Curry that are just playing until they're like 40. And still, Stephen Curry had like 60 points the other night and a loss. Poor guy.
didn't he give it to Jennifer Lopez or something?
I don't know, man. Don't ask me about this nonsense. It is crazy
It's
though.
like,
We've had like
isn't he married
three
with
games.
kids?
You can give somebody your jersey. That's not like a okay.
No,
That's not
pal,
like
you
cheating on
shouldn't.
your wife.
It's pretty close,
You should have given it to Ayesha Curry. That's what you're saying.
dude. I don't know. Is her name Aisha?
It's like Ayesha. I'm pretty sure that's Ayesha.
I don't know, but
I'm
I
not,
mean,
yeah.
if a Jennifer Lawrence type was at a basketball
I
game that
don't
I
think it
was
was
at,
Jennifer. If it was
and
Jennifer Lawrence, then that's justified, man.
I gave her my jersey and signed, that's a sign.
Was it just her or was it like her whole family?
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
All right. Well, we're not
Wait, did you
gonna,
know that Steph Curry's first name is Wardell?
yeah. He's the second one too.
I mean, I see why
Wardell
he doesn't go by
Curry the
Wardell
second.
Curry.
Can you imagine? Yeah.
Yeah, Wardell.
Okay.
I
That was his dad's name, man. Come on.
it was Del Curry. He was probably pretty good at basketball.
He was actually. He was a shooter too.
Yeah, it is. They've got that other son, don't they? The one that's also plays basketball, but he's not
What, like
as good.
Steven?
No, Seth.
I
Seth for the
know.
Orlando Magic.
He's
He's
not on the
okay.
Magic.
Yeah, he is.
Is
Yeah,
he
yeah.
really? I thought he was on the
He used to be.
Mavericks. Oh, I was like, I swear
Maybe
he
he
was
is
on
on the
the
Mavericks.
Mavericks. He's
He
been all
is.
over the
He is. He
place.
is. He's not as good.
No, I think most people would agree with that.
They gotta hurt, you know? Your
Isn't he
brother's
the
like
older brother too?
probably.
I
I
think
don't
he
know. He's
might be.
33 and Steph
Oh
Curry
no, he's
is
younger
probably,
than.
I don't
Steph
know how
Curry's
old,
like
35.
35. Yeah. I feel
That
like
would be awkward.
I was expecting to come into this episode and have like a whole giant list of everything to talk about, but not much has been happening.
I do.
We've got a lot of rumors. It's kind of just been like people have been playing.
There was some good stuff going on. I don't really care. They're trying to trade Bobby Portis Jr.
I don't think
Um,
I'm pretty sure
the best center I've ever seen in my entire life
the
next to
Bucks like
Wembanyama.
made a notice that we're like, this is silly.
We
We're
don't
not
want to.
doing this. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm sure. Bobby Portis
Not
Jr.
straight
is like
up at
top three
least.
basketball players in the league right now.
Okay, here. I would do like Bobby Portis for Grant Williams and like Josh Green. I feel like that's a trade you can do and be like, okay, well, we would have rather not done this, but it might be worth it. But like if
I
you're
would
not
agree
getting
with that.
like a wing guard guy who can kind of defend, then like no.
Josh Giddey can do that.
Josh Giddey cannot defend. I mean,
Dude, yeah, he
he's
can.
better than like Malik Beasley, but not by much.
I would
You
trade
do
Malik
not need a
Beasley.
Josh Giddey on your
I
team.
would trade Malik Beasley for Josh Giddey any day of the
Why do you
week.
want Josh Giddey on your team? This is like the third episode in a row. You said I need Josh Giddey on my team.
I want Josh Giddey on my team. I want Miles Bridges, and
Wait,
I want
would you?
Killian Hayes.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, would you give up Malik Beasley for Killian Hayes?
Dude, I would trade Damian Lillard, trade Damian Lillard, Chris Middleton, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Brooke Lopez and Robin Lopez for Josh
I
Giddey.
seriously
Miles.
cannot believe that Killian Hayes has the audacity to request a trade. Like,
But he's okay at basketball,
no,
you know.
oh, that's
I've
just
actually
not.
never looked at his
That's like
stats.
Furkan Korkmaz requesting a trade, and he's just been on the Sixers for like 7 years. They just haven't. They've just been
Okay,
ignoring him.
I looked at Killian Hayes' stats. No, he's not good at
No, he's
basketball.
not. He's not.
He doesn't even play.
No, he doesn't.
Dude, this whole time I thought he was like a pretty good basketball
He's not.
player.
Everyone's just clowning on him for. No, he's actually bad. Oh
I
man.
thought he was a decent basketball player. Like all the clips I've seen of him,
Don't lie.
like looking at his stats. There's 100 clips.
Dude, literally every Killian Hayes clip I've seen is some like Tom Fool. It's like Jordan Poole. It's not good.
He did a pick and roll.
Yeah, I believe that. He's actually an okay playmaker. Like I could see like the Spurs, this everyone's saying the Spurs are gonna trade for him. I could see that working out like okay. He's
I
French,
think the
isn't he?
Spurs are going to come back within a couple years. I think we've got
Oh, for
another. I think we've
sure.
got Michael Jordan on our hands, dude. We like
Dude,
Michael
I
Jordan
agree.
and Jeremy Sochan is like Pippen.
Maybe.
You don't see it,
I
or
think
maybe he's
people
like
would say he's more
Rodman.
like Rodman because of the hair. But I don't know if he's like an amazing rebound. Oh, it doesn't matter. No one was ever
I
gonna
think
be
I
a
think
good.
he came out and said that he doesn't want to be compared to Dennis Rodman.
Well, tough luck, buddy. No, I would
I,
agree
I
though.
actually know that he did.
I would agree with that. I'll let him. He can have that one. Jeremy Sohan can have that one. I don't know who else. He can be
Yeah,
like what, like Bill Cartwright then.
he's like Miles Bridges.
Yeah. Not, but no, let's not put that. Come
Not
on.
not at all,
Don't put
actually.
that on it.
No, the way that he plays is impressive though.
He's
He
actually, yeah, he's pretty good.
he pokes fun at people. I watched this interview with him where he was talking about how his mom told him to stay cheeky, and I'm not from England, so I don't exactly know what that means. But interpreting it, it's like just mess with people on the court, and if you watch him play, he does.
It's like Colin Sexton. I
Like he
will
doesn't
say,
he doesn't care who you are. He's gonna mess with you.
I
I think
love
he did
players
something
like
to
that.
LeBron. I think he trash talked LeBron.
Those are the best kind of players,
Just
though.
there was no there wasn't even incentive for it. He just said like something mean to LeBron.
But
I'm gonna look this
you
up so I
gotta
can put
have
it
that
up.
attitude. Like, I feel like a good Colin Sexton game, that might be like one of my favorite players to watch. When he's like on, like
Yeah, he
when they
quoted
were
why
playing the
does
Bucks, dude. You can continue.
he said why does quote unquote King James flop so much?
He really said "La flop."
Yeah. I think
No
he
way.
tweeted it out after LeBron fell down.
That's crazy. It's actually crazy. I didn't even know that. When was this? Like last year?
Yeah, 2023 in May.
Just messing around. He was just
I
bored.
think this season the Spurs they're really just building it. But I'd
Yeah,
love to see Pop take them to another championship. I
but he's
think,
so old.
but he's one of the best coaches right now.
No, he is. It's like
He
him and
his
Eric
team
Spoelstra.
sucks.
I mean, they suck on purpose, though.
They're just young,
It's funny
you know.
watching him do like interviews, though, Greg Popovich, because they'll like ask him like, "So what are you gonna do? What's the game plan tonight?" And he's like, "I can give you some some load of crap, but we're just gonna go out there and lose." It's like, yeah, he knows. I think
Hey
that's the right
man,
mindset, though. Like the year after you get the first overall pick, you're not
oh,
gonna
Seti
be.
Osman's playing for the Spurs now. I didn't know that. I thought he was
Yeah,
still
he
for the
might be on the
Cavs.
move.
I'd
That's a
like to see.
good trade
I
piece
would.
right there.
I don't even like that guy. I have no.
Wow.
Doug McDermott plays for them. That
Yeah, he's
that sounds
okay.
like an accountant. Do you know who
Okay.
Doug McDermott is?
He's that guard on the
Oh,
Spurs,
okay.
and he's
Oh, okay.
white.
He's a forward actually.
Is he
And then
really?
and then we got Zach Collins.
Zach Collins for like a week looked like a there was that one game he hit like four threes, and everyone was like, okay, Zach Collins season. And yeah, not anymore. But he was doing all right.
Oh
He's a
no.
good player.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you heard
What do
the
you,
Baby Tron song about Greg Popovich?
actually have not,
It's
thankfully.
not worth listening to.
Yeah. Let's move on. I don't really have a main
Yeah.
segment. I feel like we can kind of just talk about trade rumors and like the All-Star. Like that's what's happening. All-Star weekend is what, like this. I'm pretty sure it's like this weekend, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. Okay, here's a big. I'm just gonna ask you some questions. You may or may not recognize these topics, but what
I'm
do you
ready.
think about Doc Rivers being the All-Star coach for the East? after
I
coaching
think the West is going to
4 games.
win, but the East is going to be up 26 points in the third quarter.
Oh no. Dude, that's actually
He
crazy.
is notorious for fumbling the bag, and we
Kind
got
of is.
it. Doesn't even make sense. He's not a good coach. He is okay. Joe
Yeah.
Prunty is better.
Like, he was probably the best coach who was still available, but he was available for a reason for sure.
I mean, give Joe Prunty like 5 or 6 years, and he will be
Joe
an
Prunty's
NBA
been
head
around
coach.
the league for longer than 5 or 6 years, I'm sure.
He's
He's
he's like Fiat, but
yeah. I don't know. The,
I
the
mean,
Bucks should consider well,
disaster.
who's that one guy who's like who used to be an assistant coach on like the Raptors, and then he's like, oh yeah, they should consider hiring Adrian Griffin and firing this Doc Rivers guy. You know,
Yeah, that Adrian Griffin guy he's pretty good at coaching.
I'm pretty sure he had like a 39 something record and like on his last team. It's so weird though.
I wonder why they fired him.
Okay, but seriously, if this Doc Rivers thing doesn't work out, they just did the Sixers again from last year, where they like traded for James Harden and like had Doc Rivers and then just like lost.
Hmm.
Like I'm like scared that it's gonna just happen to the Bucks.
Well, I'm excited to see the Bucks at least not losing the first round this time.
They better if they do, they literally
Because I mean, if
they
we're
have
the
to
third
trade
seed, who did we
Giannis.
play? The seventh?
Yeah.
No, the sixth. The sixth.
Oh, the six. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Sorry.
So we'll probably play like Pacers or 76ers or something.
If you play the Pacers, it's over. Literally, Tyrese Halliburton owns Damian Lillard.
That's true. And then if we play the 76ers, it's going to be Giannis and Joel Embiid, and
Oh
I'd
well,
love to see
okay.
that,
Here's
honestly.
our next topic. Joel Embiid injured, maybe out
Oh,
until the
yeah.
playoffs with that meniscus tear.
You
That's
ever
a
tear your
tough,
meniscus?
tough. No, I've not even had like the worst injury I've had is like I sprained my ankle really bad and couldn't walk for like a week.
Worst injury I ever had was I fell down one time on the stairs.
Yeah, I've heard tell. That
Yeah, it
one
was
was actually bad though. That one you probably
not that
could have
bad.
gotten surgery.
I just wasn't able to walk very well
You
for
just
a
thugged it
while.
out.
That was fine. Leg still hurts every now and then, but it's
Yeah, me
pretty
too.
rare. I'm
Yeah,
able to
cause
run, so
yeah, cause mine was
um,
during COVID. I just like didn't go to the doctor.
yeah, they got it. They had enough on their plates.
Yeah, I was just like, I don't want to give them more to deal with. I'm just gonna thug it out.
Yeah, I would. What was their question?
How do you feel about? Well, we'll say Joel Embiid and Zach LaVine, because Zach LaVine's out for the season, confirmed. Joel Embiid is
Is he really?
probably out for the season. I don't know. I think Joel Embiid's bare minimum like 4 weeks, so he's out of the MVP race, for sure.
Well,
He's missing the benchmark of
I
the
think that's
69
okay with
games.
me. I give him permission to not play in the playoffs if he doesn't want to.
Yeah, but only if he goes against the Bucks. Yeah.
And that's yeah, literally. That's what he gets. I'm not
Whoa,
saying he. I'm not
whoa.
saying he. But he doesn't play any matches but the playoffs.
People would disagree. People would say he's a regular season player.
Really,
He's never made it out of the second round.
he really needs it then.
He does. That's why he was trying to force himself to play, but
How old is he? Like 38 or something?
he's not 38. He's like, I don't even think he's 30, is he? I'm pretty sure
He
he's like
looks 30.
28 or something.
He looks old.
He's 29. That was close. Yeah.
You go it, or do you just know?
No, I Googled that.
What do you think about Trey Young? I remember Riley used
Snub.
to really hate Trey Young.
I don't know. People were really mad. I do think he probably, well, he's okay. He's an all-star injury reserve though, isn't he? So he did get in there, but it is weird that I feel like the coaches of the NBA just don't like, because the coaches decide the all-star reserves. I just feel like
Trey
they
Young's
might,
actually really good at basketball. Wow.
yeah, I think they just might not like him. Because it's been like the past like 2 or 3, like whenever he's not a starter, he just doesn't make the All-Star game, which is weird.
I mean, he's running up like 30 points a game and 10 assists.
Yeah, no, he's good. I mean, the team isn't good, but the Lakers had two
Trey Young's pretty
All-Stars.
good at basketball.
Stephen Curry got in there, so obviously it's not about
You think
winning.
Trey Young's gonna ever coach?
Sure, maybe he's got a long way to go though. Hopefully, he can play
I don't
until
know,
he's
like
like
10 years.
34. That's a long time.
10 years until he retires and five more before he becomes a coach.
It's true. We'll
Maybe
see.
10.
Maybe anything's possible, buddy.
25 years, I see Trey Young teaching the Atlanta Hawks.
Really?
Yeah,
After
I'll
winning a
put that on my
championship
team. I don't see him winning a championship
with the
for the
Hawks,
first year.
you think he's gonna be on the Hawks for his whole career?
I think so. I don't think so. I think he's gonna play for the Grizzlies eventually.
Really? Now, if this
Yeah,
happens, we're gonna have to like clip this and like send it to
yeah.
everybody we
He's
know.
gonna go to the Grizzlies in 2029,
You're gonna have to
and
like
he's gonna
frame
play
this
until
clip on your wall.
2036.
Okay.
And his final year, he's gonna.
It's
I
like
know
this
this.
you're trying to be
His final
David
year, he's
Pingalore,
gonna play
man.
for the Seattle team.
Thinks he's David Pingalore. That was crazy. Where there
Oh,
was
have you seen Scotty Barnes?
he's good. All-star. All-star reserve,
Yeah,
Scotty Barnes.
talk about David Pingle or whatever.
Oh yeah, well, it was like for a couple of days there, everyone was just like, "Oh, LeBron James might just get traded," because this
No,
guy
he
named
won't.
David Pingalore just tweeted, "LeBron James is getting traded." And everyone's like, "Oh well, if David Pingalore says so." Oh, I highly doubt we see LeBron James get traded. I will eat my hat if that happens. Actually, that's how confident I am it won't happen.
Yeah, if LeBron James ever gets traded,
I
uh,
didn't say ever. I said this season, right now.
yeah, if LeBron James ever gets traded, and he's not choosing, like if he gets traded and he doesn't want to get traded,
There's no
I
way,
will eat an entire cup.
dude.
Hey,
I
by the
don't know
way,
about that.
I was in this restaurant, Buckeye Donuts, last night at 2 in
Shut
the
up.
morning. Shut up.
No, I said
Okay.
shout out. I said shout out.
I was like, what? Shut up. I've had enough. No, yeah. So I was in Buckeye Donuts. Shut up. So I was in Buckeye Donuts last night, like 1:30 a.m., 1:40. And I was talking to the guy and I ordered a drink, root beer, and he said, or I asked him, has anyone ever eaten one of these cups? And I just like waved the cup in his face. And he said, yeah, I've seen it happen. And I said, are you kidding? And he said, nope, that's serious. Let's go. He said, well, the guy took a couple bites out of the cup because he wanted to see how I would react. And 5 or 10 minutes later, he was throwing up outside.
Dude, that's like a Seinfeld bit. There's no way that happened in real life.
No, I believe it, dude.
You're right.
I
At
believe
Buckeye
it.
Donuts, anything's possible.
Buckeye Donuts, anything can happen. So just so you know,
Hmm.
you've read all of Invincible, right?
Yes. It's very
Dude,
good.
it's very good. I'm on volume 7 out of the whole.
Out of like 300. No, it's only like what, like 150, something like that. I don't actually remember.
It's like 150, and I'm probably on like, I don't know, 28 or something because I've got there's 25 graphic novels and I've got all of them. So
Dude.
yeah.
Okay. I guess we can just talk about trade rumors for like 5 minutes and then I don't know. It feels weird because it's like these are just rumors. Like it's not
We
really
don't know what to say.
it's not
The
really,
trade's coming out in like a couple of days, right?
trade deadline's February 8th. So 2 days. We'll see if
Yeah,
anything happens. I've heard tell that this might be a really boring trade deadline, but I feel like we hear that a lot of the years and then it just like Kevin Durant gets traded.
but
So
that
we'll
who
see.
cares about Kevin Durant? Kevin Durant's been on like
Whoa, whoa,
45
whoa, whoa.
teams. I know he's a legacy player, all that, but Kevin Durant's gonna be a coach one day, I'm sure.
All-star
So
starter Kevin Durant.
actually, I could not see Kevin Durant being this coach.
Yeah, he'd be like tweeting. He'd be live tweeting the game. Like, I can't believe they just did that. Dude, Kevin Durant is like a supreme Twitter user, though. I will say. Well, we did get one trade. We got Steven Adams for Victor Oladipo. I was actually surprised about that. I did not expect the Grizzlies to trade Steven Adams. I thought he had, I don't know. He's just been such a good backup for them. But Victor Oladipo and like a couple second round picks, like hopefully that doesn't mean that Steven Adams is like his that injury is like gonna affect him. But I don't know. I just it feels weird to me that that trade would happen because the Grizzlies and they were good with him. He was a good part of their team.
Yeah. Now, who's your favorite Memphis Grizzlies player?
I was gonna say John Moran, but probably not. Probably like Desmond Bain. I feel like he's chill. He's got those short little arms. That's a little demeaning, but he really does.
Wow.
Dude, look up
He's
any
so short
picture of
little
Desmond
arms.
Bain. Look up any picture of Desmond
They,
Bain.
Desmond Bane's like a little dinosaur out on the court. He's just trying and having fun.
Hey, he's a shooter though. Okay. Do you have any thoughts about DeJounte Murray, Malcolm Brogdon, Jeremy Grant? Any of these
Malcolm
top
Brogdon used to
guys?
play for the Milwaukee Bucks.
That's a thought. Who do you want to see?
That's
Okay.
that's about all I have to say.
I'm trying to think like who are the most
Dude, he does
likely.
not have small arms.
Desmond Bain? Yes, he does.
Dude, very, very normal sized arms. Normal sized body arms.
This is not true. Look up like a full body picture of him.
Yeah, no, this is just like a normal sized guy with
This is
arms.
not true.
His wingspan isn't absurd, but this is just like a guy you'd see at the gym.
Yeah, which is crazy that he's he how tall is he though? He's like 6'5".
Yeah,
Your
he just
wingspan's
looks
supposed to be
normal
like
size
eight
though.
feet.
He doesn't have the basketball arms, but he's a normal sized guy.
Oh, that's true. I bet if I was 6'5", I'd have a longer wingspan than Desmond Bain.
Maybe, but
Desmond
he
Bain,
just
if
looks
you're
like a dude.
listening, come on the podcast.
Yeah, Desmond Bain. If you're hearing this for some reason, uh, my number is 614.
Dude,
Yeah,
leaked area code. I don't know. I feel like okay, how would you feel if the most exciting trade we got this trade deadline was Killian Hayes to like the Spurs and that was it? Would you be
that'd
sad?
be so sick. Who would they trade him for?
I don't know, like Doug McDermott.
Yeah,
I literally think that would be like the trade. I don't know who like
it's crazy that you're right. They're not going to trade one of
Devonte
their
Graham.
starters.
I don't
They could
know.
trade Cedi Osman for him.
Yeah, but
They could get Killian
the
Hayes and
actually the
maybe
Pistons might want Shetty Osman.
yeah. Cedi Osman's not very good at basketball though.
Yeah, he
That's the only. Are
is.
you
He's
serious?
a good role
He
player.
was an 82 in 2K 18.
There's no way because an 82 is good, man.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is. Like a high tier role player is like an 80. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure Alex. Okay, well, 2K doesn't know what they're talking about, also, but unrelated.
Yeah, they do.
I don't know. I feel like I want to see the Bulls just trade everybody. What are they playing for? I
They're playing
seriously
for
want
the
to know.
dub.
They're not. They're playing to be the ninth seed again and lose in the play-in. That's what they're playing for. Just trade everybody, man. Let Kobe White. Kobe White is gonna win Most Improved Player. Just let him win the MVP at this point. Give him the keys.
They're
Get
gonna
DeMar
let
DeRozan
Kobe
out of there.
White. Serious? That Kobe White's gonna be MVP this year? Are you kidding?
No, he's gonna be the Most Improved Player probably. Who else would it even be? It'd be like him or like Jalen Johnson. Those are like I feel like the two front runners. I can see that happening.
Yeah, for sure.
No, but the Bulls should blow it up. I don't know. Okay, we might just we'll see. If something crazy happens by Thursday, we'll do a little episode Friday. Other than that,
Yeah, if something like if I don't
if
know. I'm not
notable things,
if
it
an
doesn't have to
NBA
be
player
super
gets
crazy.
if there's an explosion, then we'll do
If
something.
Killian Hayes gets traded, I mean that calls for an emergency podcast. So
Yeah, if one of our favorite players
yeah, violence.
gets
Okay, no, I
traded,
won't say it.
because really, there's only about four players in this league that I even care about.
Dude,
Five. We got
you
Jeremy
own
Sochan, Miles Bridges,
all the
uh,
French guys.
Killian
Victor
Hayes,
Wembanyama.
Josh Giddey,
No,
and Carl Towns, and I guess
all the Kentucky
Portis and
guys.
Giannis and Chris Middleton. Anyone on the Bucks? Oh, Drew Timmy. All right, we got a couple favorites.
Dude, Grayson Allen needs to get in the 3-point contest. I just realized.
Grayson
Okay,
Allen from the
last
Bucks.
question. Stephen Curry versus Sabrina Ionescu. They're having that 3-point
Who?
competition. The
Sabrina
WNB
Ionescu.
they're
Who's
doing a
that?
WNBA NBA crossover, and they're gonna have
Well,
a 3-point
no, I think
competition.
Sabrina Carpenter. You know who that
Dude,
is?
that singer. No
Yeah.
way.
Well, she used to be from Disney.
Yo, yeah. Was she in Tall
Yeah.
Girl? Or
Actually,
was that just somebody that
yeah.
looked like her?
No, it was her.
Was it really her? Dude, shout out
Yeah,
Tall
but
Girl.
yeah, shout out Tall Girl. That was like top three movies ever.
No,
People
maybe
made
top.
fun of it, but it was actually pretty good.
No, it was. Don't lie. Don't lie to the
I would
masses.
watch Tall Girl again, dude. You see? Did you catch Tall Girl 2?
No. Night of the Living Tall Girl? I
Pretty
did
fire.
not.
It's actually it was pretty fire.
I don't
They
believe
had
you.
they had the tall girl, and she was dating that guy who
Was
carries
she, wait,
the
did she get
basket
taller or was
around.
she still just the same height?
I believe she gets taller, and she's dating the little
Dude,
basket guy.
still? What's the movie even? Okay, well, we're not going to talk about Tall Girl.
Well, hold on.
Okay,
Well,
fine. Give us an
I,
synopsis. Night of the
um,
Living Tall Girl.
um, I think she kisses someone else, and then
Dude,
short, the little guy is like, "Dude, why did you do that?" So the little guy dates the um Norwegian dude's sister
what?
to like get back. Yeah, seriously, to get back
You say
at the
little
tall
guy.
girl.
Isn't he like 5'7"?
Dude, probably.
Okay. Short King
It's not. It's
Santa.
like he's 6 foot. It's not like he's. Yeah, he is 5'7".
Okay.
It's not like he's 1 2. It's, did he kind of look like Jason?
Hey, well, who are you taking? Stephen Curry or Sabrina Ionescu?
Let me look up Sabrina Ionescu's stats.
I'm taking.
I'm taking
Oh,
Stephen Curry, but I will look at her stats.
I'm trying to think. No, I actually don't know.
I don't have faith in this lady. She scores 17 points a game. That's not very good.
All right, I'm going Sabrina Ionescu. She's more locked in, and it's for charity. And Stephen Curry hates charity, so all
Really?
right. That concludes another
Oh wait, dude, she's Romanian. I think Sabrina Ionescu
Oh,
too.
you're right. It's over. All right.
Yeah, you
I
don't want
think
to
I
let a
think that's a
Romanian
wrap,
lady
man.
behind the arc.
I think we're done. And also our meeting is ending. So we're
Yeah, I
getting
guess.
I think that was good. If we'll have an emergency podcast if Killian Hayes gets traded.